sweetheart. Thank you so much. I can ding, ding, ding.
La, 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 la.
All right, here we go. Stephen started, then we'll just each one of us jump in. Go ahead, Stephen.
I got in my car.
And
Didn't
thought
go very far.
to myself,
If I were an elf,
And I was sitting on a shelf.
would anybody care
Or dare to go there.
when all of a
Maybe.
sudden
There went my hair.
and of people a dozen,
Because of my cousin,
I swear. Come
I
on,
can't stop playing with my hair.
It wasn't fair.
I slipped on a pear.
And I'm not really sure where.
And that was my share.
It was too much to bear.
it was so unfair. Come on, faster, guys.
And I was on such a tear.
And then so I ate an eclair.
And suddenly felt fat.
because you shouldn't do that.
So I
Ate
put
it
on
to
my hat,
I'm
Sat
sorry.
down on a mat.
started petting my cat,
And said to my fat,
You know
And
what? I like it
know
like that.
That's
What?
no way to talk.
I'll hit you with the bat.
so instead I put on my stomach just a hat.
and said, "What do you think about that?"
Turn on your microphone, Antonia.
Sorry,
Don't
my
you-
dog had an accident. I had to deal with her.
Who? All right, that was a good limerick. I want you to go twice as fast, okay? I don't want you to think, just listen. First thing that comes to your head. Nancy started out. We're doing limericks, Antonia.
I live in a house.
As quiet as a mouse.
Near me, there was a house they had to douse.
Is there because of a louse?
And I yelled at my spouse.
I went out and got totally soused.
And then went for a joust on a horse.
Of course.
And you
felt
felt no remorse?
And it only got worse.
my voice got so hoarse. Come on,
Isn't there
guys.
a code called Morse?
Did they take you in a hearse?
Now that's
Well,
That was
Yeah.
even worse.
it would have been my first.
My stomach almost burst.
And I said to myself, that louse who burnt that house.
It's cursed.
You act like a mouse.
Go ahead, Noel. Come on, Antonia.
I think it's gonna rain.
Oh my God, my bones will give me such pain.
I can already feel it in my brain.
Gonna have to clear out the drains.
It's hard to explain.
I'm raising Cain.
If I were a queen, I'd feign.
Hmm. And you'd be courted by a swain.
If I was a lion, I'd comb my mane.
Hmm.
But then you'd have to walk down the lane.
Could always take the train.
Or become a kitty.
That,
And
And
go
that
see
w-
the city.
that wouldn't be a pity.
But it's very
Yeah.
witty.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
Named Smitty, Smitty, Smitty.
Say
I
that
know
you
what-
love me.
And in the chair, it will city, city, city.
It was so
And if you-
witty.
And if you love me, all this witty city pity, kitty will just vanish and I'll become pretty.
Then you'll have to get dressed up and go to the city.
And sing a little ditty to your kitty.
It might get a little gritty.
And
I
also
will-
a little petty.
Full of all kinds of pity.
And I will sing to my kitty, meow, 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 meow.
When the room is empty.
Come here, pretty, pretty kitty.
I've got some 50-50-50s.
In my mitty, mitty, mitties.
It's pretty nifty, nifty, nifty.
And so all of us say,
It's such a pity, pity, pity.
because it's a beautiful day
In the city. Oh,
in the city. There you go.
Yeah.
Dan. Good. I just wanted you guys not to think and do puns because punning gets you into really listening to each other. You know, it brings you more awareness. And I always suggest to do little games like this with your partners because it suddenly gets you out of how you think you should act into really relating to each other. You know, I've been studying a lot of TMC recently. I don't know, do you guys ever watch the movie channel?
Hmm. Yeah.
They've been doing like tributes to, you know, like Judy Garland, Gene Kelly, you know, Joan Crawford and people like that. And recently they did one where they talked about, oh God, who's the woman who did Gaslight? Nancy.
Oh, Ingrid Bergman. Ingrid Bergman.
And the woman who was talking about Ingrid Bergman said there was something about Ingrid Bergman where she brought always a part of herself into the role and would just be, I mean, she was so stunning on celluloid.
Mhm.
There was something about it that was so exciting. And, you know, if the camera loves you like that, always bring some of you into the role. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So Antonia, I know Jessica, Jennifer said she's going to be just a little bit late tonight.
Yeah, she texted me. She said she'll be here around 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Marco, did someone have a scene with Marco?
You started off giving me a scene with him, but then he dropped out and then you reassigned me to Danny.
Good. Okay. Good. Because he's working so hard as an extra
Yeah.
that he's going to let us know. But you know, I've said to him, I don't want you to join this class unless you can show up for the other person. It's the one time for me as a teacher and a professor, I will give my student, well, Antonia, you know, I will flunk a student. I'll give them a D. I won't flunk them, but I'll give them a D if they don't. Kenny knows this too. If they don't show up for their partner, that's it. You know, I don't want anything to do with them. And in fact, I was just brought up in front of the dean because of that.
Oops.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
They got mad at you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They absolutely did because I had no pity for this girl. I had no pity for her.
Don't you have like the liberty to give what grade you want though?
Oh, it wasn't because of the D. It was because, they tape all the things that we do now as teachers. It wasn't because of that. It was because I was insensitive to her.
Oh, was it for the class that I was in where she like flipped out?
Thank you, Antonia. She really did flip out, didn't
Oh my
she?
God, everyone was so uncomfortable. It was so weird.
It was horrible, and I handled it the best I could, but she reported me all the way up to what's called Station 9, which means sexual harassment.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
That's a big thing. That's a real big thing. And, I apologized. I said, yeah, I think I could have handled it better by saying, why don't you call me and I'll talk to you later. But I had to choose between my class and her because she wasn't going to stop, was she, Antonia?
I also feel like if you aren't like emotionally capable of like certain things, you probably shouldn't like be exposing yourself to anything that's, I don't know, like whatsoever creative, because nothing like that bad happened. Like, how can you be in any sort of like remotely social setting if you're that easily upset? Like, I'm not like bragging on her, but it's just not fair to like anybody in the situation.
Well, I said that. And then finally, after I did all that, the guy looked at me, really nice gentleman, and said, I actually watched the scene. I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, this was a scene, you guys, written by Edward Albee, won a Pulitzer Prize and also won a Tony Award. But it was improper. But I had to hear it first, to know that it was improper, to say this is improper, right?
Yeah, you didn't even pick the scene. So it was like we were asked to pick our own scenes to work on, and it was the first day everyone brought them in.
Scenes, yeah. Well, anyway, she reported me and I had to apologize, and that was okay. But that's right, you were in that class. She really did embarrass everyone. We were like, go. Okay, enough of that. So, hey, this is my show. Yeah, well, leave the dogs alone out there. So who would like to start tonight?
Oh.
Tonight we're going to improvise it first.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh,
I love that. Kenny, were you hanging yourself there?
No, I'm trying to like pull myself up.
I know,
That was good.
but this way was like. All right, so nobody wants to go first. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do then. Switch the roles. Read it to me and switch the roles. Let's just see what happens. You guys ready to try it?
Okay.
All right, and who wants to go first? Oh, you guys.
I have to pick them.
I don't care. I'll go
Thank you,
first.
Barbara.
Ken.
Here, Barbara, who are you doing it with?
Ken. So Ken, you can get undressed then.
Yeah. I'll try.
This is a stripper scene.
I don't.
Ooh, is it?
I'll just.
Oh, yum. Ken will just go into the bathroom. Everybody turn off your camera. Oh, this is a good scene.
Crazy scene. Love it.
Isn't it a fun scene?
Yeah. I bet there's like 59 Dellas in here.
I probably shouldn't be eating this. I'm getting so fat.
What are you talking about? You're not fat.
But that's because my clothes hide it. But I'm getting really gooey right here.
I don't see any goo. You want to see some goo? I'll pull my ass out for you.
Well, I see it ended 5 years ago. I went out with this guy and he wouldn't sleep with me. And I asked him why, and he said when he saw me without my clothes on, that I look like a porter.
Oh, well, he was probably just nervous because you're beautiful. And anyways, you're not a porker. You're the unporker. You're sizzling.
Put your sides up, Barbara. You're looking down. Go ahead.
You're so sweet, Dave.
Well, you're sweet, Kendra. Thanks for helping me here. He said her name was Rose. Rose Rydell. Rydell, I got it. Kendra, even though I'd love to see you take that bra off because it represents the team that I've hated my whole life, I think you better keep it on
Why?
because I've got a girlfriend.
I'm not a child, Dave. If you think I'm a porker, then just come right out and say it.
No, I don't think you're a porker.
Well then, why, when the idea of sleeping with me comes up, you all of a sudden have a girlfriend?
Because I do. I do have a girlfriend.
Said the liar to the beached whale.
You're not a beached whale. If anything, you can gain 5 or 6 pounds.
Oh, so now I'm too skinny for you, huh?
No. I didn't mean that.
Is this what you want, Dave? Huh? Huh?
No.
If I put on a few pounds, will you be able to stifle your vomit long enough to have sex with me? Huh? Huh?
Holy shit.
Oh, are you such a hot starter and you're gonna break me in two?
Look, you're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song? You know, I feel pretty.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, that was great. I loved the reversals. All right, now let's do your way and put those sides up, Miss Barbara.
I know.
No, seriously, if you're starting to get work, you've got to do that.
Hold on a second. Let me grab my skin.
Now, if you would just do me one favor and create the where.
Where?
Where are you? Are you in someone's home? Are you in a bar?
We're in my apartment.
Okay, where in your apartment?
We're in the living room.
Living room. What time of day is it, Barbara?
Well, it's nighttime. It's like 8 o'clock because we just got out of our anger management meeting.
Ah, you're coming from anger management, which if I'm not mistaken is the name of this. All right, before you start, tell me a little bit of your before life, Barbara, please.
Well, I'm a nutcase. I mean, I have just blown it with every guy I've ever been with. I can't control my feelings at all. I'm desperate. I have no self-esteem whatsoever. And I've got a crush on him because he's in the anger management class. And I think because he asked for my help with finding some name of something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. And I lent him this book and asked him to come back to my place and I would help him find whatever it was he's looking for. And thinking that,
Go ahead. That
I'm
was
thinking now we're going to get it on.
good girl.
So I invited
that-
him. We have a
Yeah.
bite to eat. We're gonna have some dessert together.
That's what you want. That's what, good girl. Kenny,
Yeah.
give me a little of your back life, please.
I'm just a normal person, but one day out of sudden, people told me I have anger issues. and I was sentenced by the court to have certain hours of anger management class before they evaluates the case. I had to do that, and during the course, I met people, I made friends, and so this girl is the friend I just made because she happened to have some pieces of information I needed. So that's how I end up being here.
Are you married?
I have a girlfriend.
And is she indeed fat?
What's the question again? Sorry.
Well, is this woman whose apartment you're in, is she indeed fat or is she really pretty, pleasant?
She is
She is what?
pretty and hot, I guess.
Okay. But she doesn't see herself that way.
I don't think so. So if I can help her, I'm willing to help her. But
Okay, here's a secret for both of you that you need to put this in now. You need to find out what happened to you, Barbara, that made you so offended and hurt. When were you called a porker? You don't have to tell me now, but make that up in your mind. And Kenneth,
yeah,
you're not normal. There's
Okay.
got to be something that makes you mad, that makes you angry.
okay.
And I think maybe if I were you, because the way you were playing the lines, that maybe people misunderstand it when you're trying to be nice to them.
Yeah, okay.
You know, they push your boundaries. I mean, that could be one thing. I'm just,
Okay.
maybe in high school you were the football star and you had a, real empathy
Uh-huh.
for hurt people.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
I bet there's like $59 here.
I really shouldn't be eating this. I'm getting really fat.
What are you talking about? You're not fat.
Because that's just because my clothes hide it. I'm getting really gooey right here.
I don't see any goo. You want to see some goo? I'll pour my ass out for you.
Well, I see it. And I didn't 5 years ago. I went out with this guy and we were going to sleep together. But he said he didn't want to. And when I asked him why, he said it was because I was a porker.
He was probably just nervous because you're beautiful and anyways, you're not a porker. You're the unporker. You're sizzling.
Oh, you're so sweet, Dave.
Now, you're sweet, Kendra. Oh, thanks for helping me with this. You said her name was Rose? Rose Rodell. Oh, I got it. Rose Rodell. Kendra, even though I love to see you take that bra off, because it represented team I hated my entire life. You got to put it on.
Why?
Because I have a girlfriend.
I'm not a child, Dave. If you think I'm a porker, then just come out and say it.
No, I don't think you're a porker.
Well, then, why then, with the idea of sleeping with me comes up, you suddenly have a girlfriend, huh?
Because I do. I do have a girlfriend.
Said the liar to the beached whale.
No, you're not a beached whale. If anything, you can gain a few pounds.
Oh, now I'm too skinny for you.
No. How do you mean that?
Is this what you want, Dave? Huh?
No,
If I put on a few pounds, will you be able to stifle your vomit enough to have sex with me? Hmm?
oh, shit.
Are you such a bad liar that you just think you'd break me in two, huh?
Okay. You're angry right now. You want to sing a song? You know, I feel pretty.
Get out! Get out!
Ow! Parker! Betty!
So here's some notes. I thought it was really good. Really saw some great changes. But you need to, Barb, you need to take more beats. I think around, first of all, I loved your opening. Kenny, you can't look down through the
Okay,
book. Hold the book up.
like this.
Well, I want to see your face a little bit lower, but you had it all the way down. Okay,
Oh.
you know what I mean? You had it down, 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 down.
Okay.
Okay, number two, Barbara, when he says, I think you're testing him.
Mhm.
So when he said, you said, I've gained a little bit around, you know, a little gushy around. He said, you want to see gushy? I'll show you my ass. Bam, beat. That's your first. Oh, maybe it's really going to happen. I
Mhm.
think you've been daydreaming about him. He's a hunk, you know. And Kenny, you realize that you just backed yourself into something.
Yeah.
You're excited. You've got the, oh, this is it. I found it. I found it. Again, don't look down. Hold it up. I got it. Now, for some reason, what are the words that you say about her in the bra? I couldn't understand one word.
Oh, I see. I don't see any guru. No. Where is that? Oh, okay. I said,
After you put the book
I
down.
have a bra with an emblem of a team,
yeah, I say, Kendra,
a football team that you hate.
Red Sox, that's a baseball team. So I say, Kendra, even though I love to see you take that bra off because to represent a team I've hated my entire life, I think you got to keep it on.
Gotta keep it
Okay,
on.
so I think you need to take your time there.
Oh, okay.
You're in a real delicate position now.
Okay.
Kendra, as much as, you know, I'd like to see you take that off because it's a team I hate. Beat. How am I going to get around this? I really think you should keep it on.
Okay.
Because that's what makes her go back into, she just told you the whole story about the guy calling her a porker. So somehow you place yourself in the porker scenario again with her. So then, Barbara, you have to react to that, which you did beautifully, you know. I think it'd be very funny, Barbara, if you want to do it. When you put that muffin in your mouth, snort like a piggy.
Okay.
Is this what, you know, is this what you want? See if you can do it.
Is this what you want, huh?
There you go. Do it a couple of times.
Is this what you want, huh?
There you go. Perfect. 3 times. Now, always 3 times is a comedy. Excellent. Excellent. And then at the end, do you really yell at her, porker?
Yeah, yes, and fatty. So porker, fatty.
So don't run away so far.
Okay.
Because I almost lost you there.
Okay.
You can get up and say, hey, hey, and then look at her and go, porker, fatty. You're pissed. Excellent work. All right. Does anybody from class want to say anything about this? I thought you guys did a great job. Hello?
I thought it was great. I was very entertaining. Barb, great job. It's not easy to do, to eat and talk and snort without choking, so.
And script.
Thank you so much. Now I got the hiccups. Thank you, Nancy. In fact, Barbara, if you just want to, sorry, mime eating it and do the,
Well, I thought it'd be funny to have it all falling out of my mouth.
then actually
I
don't try
tried
to
it
swallow
with
it.
popcorn first and I choked.
Oh,
so
no,
bad.
no,
No,
don't.
no
you-
choking.
No, but I mean, if you want to do that, then just blow it out of your mouth, you know, bite, but you know. I mean, you guys, you know, well, you're doing basic, you know, basic hate stuff here. That's there. Oh, now I'm doing it. Now, what is with this freaking hiccups? Okay, so excellent. Anything else from anybody?
That was really good. I really enjoy anger management. I quite enjoy that movie. It was fun to see you guys do it. That was very funny.
Thank you.
Okay, who wants to do the next one? I guess Nancy and Danny.
Yeah.
Stephen, are you doing yours
Danny,
with
you
me?
want to do it? Danny. Danny and I'll do it, right?
Okay,
Let's,
hold on. Just give me a second, please. Where's Danny? There's Danny. All right, switch roles.
okay, Danny, you start.
on now because I'll probably forget later.
Oh, I like that color on you, the orange and the, is that black or blue, Danny?
The coat is kind of like a really dark blue.
Really pretty colors
Yeah.
on.
Here comes the
Very
dog.
Oops.
Oh, your
Wait.
dogs,
Come
the
on.
dogs
The
upstate.
butt first.
Yeah, I know. They completely quiet until I say something. And then okay. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
I put out the fire. The fire's out.
First time in my life, I do the right thing.
Oh, shut up.
No.
Shut up.
I save a young single mother and a kid and marry you. I adopt him.
You fell in love. Don't you forget that part. We fell madly in love.
Yeah, I fell in love. My God, I fell in love. But you know what I thought? You were mysterious like my mother, until it turned out that mysterious just meant depressed all the time, hard to reach. I mean, I'm dying here. And you need somebody who's going to be quiet, who's going to be sure of you. You're young, you're beautiful, you're going to find somebody else. You're going to go out and get some friends, right? Just sitting inside.
I
Yeah.
don't like going out. You know that I get anxiety when I have to meet people. You know how hard that is?
You cannot stay in a house with a fucking sun lamp, all right? And I mean, look, I can't trust you with Danny. When that fire and everything, I can't trust to leave you alone.
I put the fire out, Irving. There's no fire. Maybe if you were here more, there wouldn't have been a fire. There wouldn't have been a fire in the first place.
Oh, what? There wouldn't have been a fire if I was here.
Just stop with the whole fire thing. God, it was a mistake. I'm sure millions of people do that all the time. Those sun lamps are dangerous. They shouldn't even happen in the first place. And they shouldn't even happen in the house, really. I bet that happens all the time. This was nothing.
We're not happy, all right?
You know that I can take Danny. You know that most of your work is illegal. And you know that if you try to divorce me, I'm not saying that I would, but I'm saying I could. And I'm saying that I don't like divorce. And that is, women do that in divorce, Irving. Women get the children and the fathers never see them. My mother never got a divorce. My grandmother never got a divorce. There are no divorces in my family. I'm not getting a divorce.
Come on, what are we doing here?
We fight and we fuck, and that's what we do. That's our thing. Stop being so difficult. Just come here. Come here. Stop. Irving. Irving. Come here. Come to mama. Come on. Irving. Irving.
Oh my God.
Come here. Come on. Get in the bed.
Yeah, all right.
Baby, there's such good stuff here.
It's fun, really fun. Does it help you guys to do the other role?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It gives me a different perspective as to how the other person's really feeling. So being so focused on how I'm doing my lines.
All right, well, let's now do it.
For real, huh?
Well, I liked the read. I thought it was really funny. I don't know, it sounded like Michelle Pfeiffer or something. Playing the mob Tootsie.
Yeah, well, kind of what we're going for. Okay. You ready, Danny?
Yeah.
I put out the fire. The fire is out.
First time in my life. I do the right thing.
Oh, shut up.
No, no, no.
Oh, shut up.
I save a young single mother and a kid. I marry you. I adopt him.
Oh, you fell in love. Don't you dare forget that part. We fell madly in love.
Yes, I fell in love. My God, I fell in love. But you know what I thought? I thought you were like mysterious, like my mother. And then until it turns out that mysterious is just depressed, or I mean, hard to reach. I'm dying. I mean, I'm dying here, and you need someone that's going to be quiet, who's going to be sure of you. You're young and beautiful. You're going to find somebody else. You're going to meet some other people. All right? You just can't be sitting inside with
I don't like going out. You know, I get anxiety when I have to meet people. You know how hard that is.
You just can't stay in the house with the fucking sun lamp. And I mean, look, I can't leave you. I can't trust you with Danny. With that fire and everything, I can't trust to leave you alone.
Oh, I put the fire out, Irving. There is no fire. Maybe if you were here more, there wouldn't be a fire in the first place.
Oh, right. That would have been a fire if I was here.
No, just stop with the whole fire thing. God, that was a mistake. I'm sure a million people do that all the time. Those sun lamps are dangerous. It shouldn't even happen in a home, really. I bet it happens all the time. This was nothing.
We're not happy. All right.
Oh, God. You know that I can take Danny. You know that most of your work is illegal, and that if you try to divorce me, you know, I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying I could. And I'm saying that's why I don't like divorce, Irving. Women do that. Women do that in divorces. They take the children and then the father never gets to see them. Well, my mother never got a divorce. My grandmother never got a divorce. There are no divorces in this family. I'm not getting a divorce.
Come on. What are we doing here?
We fight and we fuck, and that's what we do. It's our thing. Stop being so difficult. Just come here. Come here. Stop. Irving. Irving, come to mama. Come on. Irving. Irving.
Oh my God.
Come here. Come on. Get in the bed.
All right.
Baby, there's such good stuff here.
See.
They have such good stuff here. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think our bodies, I don't know. I forgot to wear and I forgot to put my lingerie top on. Oh, well. I'm not sure.
Well, let's make up our mind.
I think just their chemistry, I guess I was thinking between the two of them in bed.
But you're saying they, is it they or we have such good stuff here?
No,
Oh,
it's baby, there's such good stuff here.
Yeah, like there is.
That's,
Oh, so you're talking about between the two of you.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Back life, Nancy.
Oh, well, she's
Me,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, kind of a spoiled girl from New Jersey. My dad was in sales, you know, he got me nice things and you know, I wasn't the greatest student. I like to party and live the fast life and you know, and I met this guy Irving at one of the parties. Yeah, I think it was after we went to an auto show or something and you know, he was coming on to me, but I kind of dug him. So
yeah, but you have a child, don't you?
yeah. Yeah, that was from a guy. I was too young. We got married and, you know, it didn't last. He wasn't my type, you know, really. I just,
How long did it last for, Nancy?
pardon me?
In other words, do you think that you guys got married just because you got pregnant? And then once that was over?
No, I had the kid before I met Irving.
So I'm
So,
talking about the first marriage.
oh, the first marriage. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
So I met Irving and you know, he's my sugar daddy and I don't like divorces, so I want to stay with him and it's kind of hard to, you know, it's been kind of difficult to keep it together. And, you know, we you know, I have some little issues here and there, like my sun lamp caught fire and he's giving me a hard time for it. And
How long have you guys been married?
what, about 5 years, maybe
Yeah,
a couple of years like that, 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
But the sex is still good between you guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sex is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right. So just a couple of things, Nancy. When you say the whole sequence about the kids, you know, some women and you never see your kids, you really got to drive that home.
Okay.
That's a whole nother section in itself. Because you see, I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but then make your point that, you know, this is what happens. Yeah. And
You know what? I had that thought too, and I thought she was kind of taunting him, but then she carries on about how nobody in her family ever gets divorced and there's no divorces and blah, blah, blah.
which
So,
means you're a nice Catholic girl.
yeah.
You know, you're brought up with the sisters and all that stuff. So I think you really need to drive that point home, because I think in a way, when you finally say no divorce, it's almost as if that's it. No argument. We don't talk about it. Then the beat changes with, come on, baby.
Right.
And I think it'll really make it a lot more interesting in its rhythms and its depth and its change there for you,
Okay.
you know? Danny, Backlife, tell me.
Yeah, I'm kind of a tough guy, a hustler, a grifter. In my younger years, I was in and out of jail for petty things, mostly stealing. And as I've grown older, I started making some money at it, getting into some bigger scams, some bigger hustles, and I'm making an all right living at it. Kind of a low-level mobster in a way. I'm not really a mobster, but you know, I do a little business with the mob from time to time.
Yeah, I got that. So, do you love her?
Yeah, I do. She just drives me crazy.
Right. So sexually, she's the best thing you've ever had,
Yeah,
but there's nothing to talk about. There's, she doesn't do anything. Paint her nails, lies under a heat lamp, and
starts fires.
is this the first time or has she done this before?
Yeah, she did it one other time.
Okay. So when you start to talk about I do the right thing, I think that this is something that you've said to her before. I think it's kind of like your mantra with her. Look, I'm a good man. I did the right thing. I adopted the son. He's like my son, but you can't do this. I don't trust you kind of feeling.
Mhm.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
And so you really need to make that point, because both of you have your crutches. Her thing is no one in my family gets divorced. And your thing is, look, I'm a good man. I've done good by you. I haven't cheated on you. I adopted your son, but you're driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then when she starts to make her move on you, we need to see you turn into just a bowl of jello. Just like, oh God, oh no, baby. I don't care what you add to it, but we need to see that kind of feeling like, she drives me nuts in bed. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. In
Okay.
other words, I don't mean to offend anybody, but I remember someone saying to me, a stiff prick has no conscience. And damn it, if that prick doesn't just one look at her and you're a goner.
Yeah.
I think you've had this
Okay.
fight over and over and over.
Right. It always
And
ends the same way.
because she says, and you need to make a point out of that too, Nancy, this is what we do. We fight, we fuck. That's another good point. All right, people come back, tell me, put in what you think. I really enjoyed it. Did it help you to change roles?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Give me a different perspective and
Hey, Jennifer, you feeling better, baby?
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry I was late. I didn't get to see the scene, unfortunately. So
Well, that's okay, sweetheart, but you're feeling better, right? All right, so what is your comments? Any comments?
I liked it. I've done that scene before and you brought a whole new color to it.
Didn't she?
Mhm.
And I like your accent, Nancy, a lot.
Oh, it worked. Okay, I was afraid I was.
Oh, yeah. No, it worked. It definitely, I thought it worked.
Okay,
it's good.
it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I can't remember how.
But see, you guys never, I don't want you to look at movies.
No, I didn't. I didn't look at it, but
Although I will
that's
tell
what I
you-
thought would be. I know what the movie was based on, and I know it came out of a scandal out of New Jersey, and since that's my home state, and I know all about the corruption and the graft, and right, Stephen?
Oh, yeah.
Figured that
We
might
do
work.
that better than anyone else.
God, I was just gonna say something and it just skipped my mind. Oh boy, just went somewhere. It was right there on the tip of my tongue and it just went,
We were
boom.
talking about the movie and that you didn't want
Oh,
us. to.
I'll tell you what I
Watching the movie.
rewatched. I'll tell you what I rewatched last night, and it's on Netflix. You guys should take, or on BritBox, one of these. Quartet.
Quartet.
I didn't realize Dustin Hoffman directed it.
Hmm.
It takes place in an elderly home with all the musicians that are retired. Danny would love it so much. So hysterical, so funny. Maggie Smith, everybody's in it. Everybody's in this movie. And if you haven't seen it, it won an Oscar. It's really a beautifully done, and I'm telling you, Dustin Hoffman, he brought such humor to the pathos. It was so beautifully done. All right. Okay, so we have not seen Noelle. Boy, Noelle, I've been going crazy with my nose all day. I can't stop.
Allergies. So that's like this 24/7 every day during the year. It's
Do you
terrible.
take anything for it?
No, nothing works. Like I have people being like, yeah, I found this in the pharmacy, try these pills, try. It doesn't work on me.
Mucinex AD doesn't work?
Huh?
Mucinex AD doesn't work?
I don't know. I haven't tried like all of them like this because I'm not into medicine like this, like crazy. If really something works, I'll try, but I'm not just gonna try, like bench of medicine. I don't like to put any stuff.
I have prescription nasal sprays that I have to take every day that really controls stuff, and I don't get the sinus infections I used to get.
Oh, me too.
When
I take
stay on them.
Atropine. I take Singular. It's so bad in LA, and I'm sure in Orange County too. It's a nightmare. And even with that, my nose is bleep, 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 especially around dust. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Noelle's here and Jennifer's here. Who would like to go next?
I don't mind. Really, we can go now. if you
All
want.
right, Noelle, you're with Stephen.
Yeah. Ah merde.
We're doing the reversal roles, correct?
Yes, I would like that. Why are you
Got it.
not coming? Wait a minute, why are you not coming up bigger? Huh. That's weird. Okay, well, you should be on the full screen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know why. I blew it. Hold on. Hold on, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. There we go. So do the opposite roles here.
Sure. Otto, what are you doing?
It's a Buddhist meditation technique. It focuses your aggression. The monks used to do it before they went into battle.
What kind of Buddhism is this, Otto?
It's like an early tiny What is this?
In order to get information, I might have to get friendly with them.
When you say friendly, what are we talking about here? Cordial, cutters, supportive, what it is?
I don't know. Let's just see what happens.
So friendly might include actual penetration? Is that what you say?
Look, I don't need your jealousy right now.
Jealousy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm merely curious. Me jealous of that Pope? The teats?
What about my tits?
Does he get to handle them?
Yeah, that's my forecast. I'll stand by that.
Nuzzling?
I think 20 million is worth nuzzling. 80% chance there.
Sucking?
I thought you weren't jealous.
I'm not. I don't believe in jealousy. It's for the weak. One thing though, touch his dick and he's dead. Scene.
That's really funny.
I like playing your role, Stephen. It's a
It's
funny
fun.
role.
It's a fun role.
It is. Okay, so let's see it.
Okay.
Otto, what are you doing?
It's a Buddhist meditation technique. It focuses your aggression. The monks used to do it before they went into battle.
What kind of Buddhism is this, Otto?
It's an early tantric What is this?
in order to get information, I might have to get friendly with him.
When you say friendly, what are we talking about here? Cordial, courteous, supportive, what?
I don't know. Let's just see what happens.
So friendly might include actual what? Penetration, would you say?
Look, I don't need your jealousy right now. Okay.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm merely curious. Me? Jealous of that fop? That's it?
What about my tits?
Doesn't get to handle them.
Yeah. I mean, it's my forecast. I'll stand by that.
Nuzzling.
Yeah. I mean, I think $20 million worth nuzzling, right? 80% class there.
Sucking.
I thought you weren't jealous.
I'm not. I don't believe in jealousy. It's for the weak. One thing though, touch his dick and he's dead.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's a short scene, but it's a very powerful scene. So let's start with you, Stephen. Tell me your backlight, please. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm like a con man. And me and Wanda are like cooking up a scheme and everything, and I'm doing my best not to not show my feelings for her, but I do have feelings for her, so it's kind of teasing with me right there.
Yes, I think Kevin Kline won an Oscar for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
with
just like
this,
a con man and try and charm and con my way through life. It's just kind of
with this kind of style comedy, like when you're meditating and you're saying the monks use this for their this tantric for their aggressive behavior. I want you to still be in that state. Really, tantric is sexual.
okay.
So you're really in this beautiful moment, and then you open your eyes and it's like, take her in for a moment. Because I need for you to do that, because I need for us to see her put in the pads
Okay.
in her breast. And just watch her. And then break with, what is this? Okay.
All right.
As you list the things, start off mellow, touching. You're still trying to be mellow about it. And then you build that up
Okay.
to where we
Build
know,
up the jealousy.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because tantric is a sexual meditation. It centers around the man or the woman's sexual organs. Okay. So the funny thing about this is monks use this tantric meditation before they went into battle is funny in itself. For anybody who knows anything about what they're talking about. Do you know what I mean? And then just even if you sit in a sing-song voice, what is this? And you're still trying to keep your cool.
Okay.
And then you lose it. How long have you been with her?
I'd say years. With it, I'd say we've been together for doing these types of things for like 3 to 5 years. There's like a good foundational, like it's not the first time we've done this. We're still, but this is just kind of routine. So
do you use her as the female shill all the time, or is this the first time that the two of you have gotten involved, maybe in the past year?
I think that this is not a new thing for her to kind of get close to him, but my feelings for her might be newer. So that's where all of this is kind of coming from.
Excellent. Excellent. So the game is that she cons him to a point of sexuality, and then what, you go in and steal while they're making love or something?
Yeah, or while he's like passed out, or she convinces him to go someplace else and leaves
Got
the
it.
door open or leaves a window open and stuff like that.
So do you think that this relationship between the two of you is new? This sexual feeling? Like before it was maybe professional, but now there's something different.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Does it? Yeah, because it seems to me she was very cool about it and you were like not.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of been probably confusing me as well, because if I'm a con man and been doing this, then like kind of just not staying attached to people is a normal thing. So the fact that this is happening to me is really like taking me back. Like it's a feeling I've never had, and
I like that. I think that's a really good idea. So Noelle, tell me about yourself. How'd you get involved with this guy?
I was doing, I think I was already doing the thing by myself. I mean, I was already a con, and then I met him, and voilà. Sorry. And then I met him, and then we did a lot of coup together, and then eventually I fell for him. I don't know if I'm in love with him.
It would be really interesting. I don't know either, but maybe a choice, and I'm just suggesting this, is maybe you conned him.
Yeah.
And that's how the two of you got together to play this con game on someone else. So you might be a little surprised and you might have fun teasing him. That's why I need to see you put in the little stuffing after we need to see you put that in to build up your tits.
Oh, I should put something in it?
I thought that's what you were doing. What were you doing?
I was just, trying to fix my bra. When you try to make it look like bigger?
Yeah.
When you just fixing it?
I think it would, if you have anything, even if it's a sock. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the bigger, the funnier, like a sock or something like this, that would be good. Yeah, I'll have socks.
I think it would be hysterical.
Okay.
See them put them in and so that he can stare you. What's this,
Yeah.
Because you've conned him and you've made love. That's why he doesn't trust you now. See, your relationship has somehow changed. You have the upper hand. Even though he plans it all, you have the upper hand. He can't do it without you.
Okay.
So that's why we need to see you really starting to professionally, getting yourself together professionally and pushing it up and putting it down and maybe spraying a little. This is what panics him. It's like, wait a minute, we didn't talk about this. You're just supposed to go in there and get him drunk or take him to a restaurant or something. We didn't talk about anything beyond that.
Okay.
I think there's a playfulness that's going, just a suggestion that there might be you teasing him and a playfulness going on.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys, I one time did, this shows you how old I am, Dinah Shore. And Dinah Shore saying to me, I've got to be me as I stripped as a mime on stage. I mean, I took out teeth, I took a wig off, I took all the tons of padding I had in my bra, and I had just taken a round pair of socks, men's socks, and I tied a square knot and put it in a tight, and I'm not kidding you, when I walked to that set, I got so many whistles, and I thought to myself, it's a square sock. I mean, Nobody could look like this. Do you know what I mean? And the guys believed it. So I think the bigger, the funnier, perfume, lipstick. He asked you to do this, he's gonna pay. Might be very fun to have you just tease him. All right, everybody come back and tell me, do you guys have any suggestions? I thought it was really cute. It's a short scene, but it's a funny, powerful scene.
Yeah, I did that scene with Marshall. That was, I think, the second scene I did, so I'm very familiar with it. So I like the way, now I like the way you played both parts, Stephen. I think you could be, my sense is you could be more jealous and a little tinge of craziness as well about it. That's kind of when I was doing that I'm just biased, I guess, because that's how we played it. But that to me made it kind of funny too. Just
Well, I think he's trying to hold back that though, he's shaking with it,
yeah,
Until he says to you, touch his dick, he's dead.
yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought Kevin, well, I kind of remember the movie too, so I don't want to go
We
there.
don't, yeah, we don't care about them,
Yeah,
don't do
that
that
was
to
just my
yourself.
reaction. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I think you guys got it. So just, slight
Thank you,
adjustment.
Nancy.
Thank you so much. Anybody else? I mean, I
really
love
liked
this.
it. Yeah,
Huh?
I really liked it. It was really good, really entertaining. I loved when you guys switched roles. I thought that was super funny.
Isn't that
It was.
interesting?
I think that's so effective. I love that.
Yeah.
It's really fun because then you see the way a woman would do it.
Mhm.
And I loved it. It's a whole different take. It's a whole different take. It's very funny. It's even funnier. I can see why men in England have always found it very funny to play women. That's a very silly English thing. They love, Monty Python show. They loved playing women. The bird is deceased. It's dead.
I never thought about it, but that's true. More men are imitating women than that means we are really funny. I'm just saying, but that's cool.
I mean, Victoria, with James Garner and
Oh,
Julie.
yeah.
Sexy, just great. All right, you're gonna have to put your doggy down, Antonia. And Miss Jennifer, here we go. Let me pin you guys.
And we're still doing the switched roles first, right?
You are. You guys all know, Jennifer, that it's now changed to, the class is now on the 13th,
Yes.
the new class. Good.
This is, by the way, like our first cold read of it. So do you still want us to switch roles even though we haven't done it before?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's just see what happens. I mean, why not?
Okay.
But you got nothing to lose. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Mrs. Richards?
So there you are. It seemed a bit odd suddenly, you're not being there.
Well, why should you think I wouldn't be?
Why should you be, after all? 6 nights a week for weeks of watching even Margot Channing enter and leave the theater.
I hope you don't mind my speaking to you.
Not at all.
I've seen you so often. It took every bit of courage I could raise to kind of speak to you.
Speak to just a playwright's wife? I'm the lowest form of celebrity.
But you're Margot Channing's best friend. I mean, you and your husband are always with her. And Mr. Sampson. I mean, what's he like?
He's the best. Oh, Bill Sampson, he's the director.
He's the best.
He'll agree with you. Tell me, what do you like between the time Margot goes in and comes out? Just huddle in that doorway and wait?
Oh no, I see the play.
You see the play. You've seen the play every performance. But don't you find it, I mean, apart from everything else, don't you find it expensive?
I mean, standing room doesn't cost much. I manage.
I'm going to take you to Margot.
Oh no, no,
She's got to meet you.
no, no, I'd just be imposing on her and I'd just be another tongue-tied gushing fan and mm-mm.
There isn't another like you. There couldn't be.
But if I'd known, I mean, maybe some other time. I mean, me looking like this.
You look just fine. By the way, what's your name?
Eve Harrington. And that's it.
Actually, you could play it that way. I mean, I assumed that's how you guys were going to do the roles.
I'd suggested the other way because I played Eve before in a different scene.
Okay.
So that's why I suggested Karen. But either way is good with me. I mean, I don't care. That was the only reason why I suggested that.
Let's switch roles. Let's take a moment and switch roles.
Okay.
I mean, this is how we find out things, you know. But you both did really good.
Sorry, I like read the wrong line at one point.
No, you're totally good. I was reading it too, and I was like, did I miss a part? No, you're totally good.
No, you guys, I was actually very proud of you. You both covered up very nicely. You know, Antonia, you didn't say, excuse me, blah, blah, blah. You just kind of, you guys adjusted nicely. So don't ever worry about that. Don't point the pimple. Let's try and change it. Let's see how it works this way.
Okay.
Mrs. Richards.
So there you are. I mean, it seemed odd you're suddenly not being there.
Why should you think I wouldn't be?
Why should you be? I mean, after all, 6 nights a week for weeks of watching Margot Channing enter and leave a theater?
I hope you don't mind my speaking to you.
Oh, not at all, no.
I've seen you so often. It took every bit of courage I could raise.
To speak to a playwriter's wife? Oh, please, I'm the lowest form of celebrity.
You're Margot Channing's best friend. You and your husband are always with her. And Mr. Sampson. What's he like?
Bill Sampson?
He's the best.
He's a director. I mean, he'll agree with you, though. Tell me, what are you doing between the time Margot goes and comes out? Just huddle in the doorway and wait for her?
Oh, no, I see the play.
You see the play? You've seen every single performance? But, I mean, don't you find it, I mean, apart from everything else, don't you find it a bit expensive?
Standing room doesn't cost much. I manage.
I'm going to take you to Margot.
Oh, no.
No, she's got to meet you. I'm telling you.
No, I'd be imposing on her. I'd just be another tongue-tied, gushing fan.
There isn't another like you. Okay, there couldn't be.
But if I'd known, maybe some other time, I mean, looking like this.
No, you'd look just fine, okay? By the way, what is your name?
Eve Harrington.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. I would never, ever bring someone who looked like Antonia to Eve Harrington. You'd have to be out of your crazy mind. Do you know what I mean? Because Antonia is too glamorous, whereas you're, do you know what I mean? I'd be suspicious of Antonia right away. Whereas with you, Jennifer, with that all-American rosy cheeks, you know, sweet face, you would be the one that could get away with it. So as a casting director, I want you to play that role. Whether you played her or not before makes no difference to me. It's a whole different part.
Okay.
And now I'm going to have you do it that way again so that I can take notes. And it's not because of your acting, Antonia. Your acting on both parts was really good and very interesting. It's just that Eve Harrington wouldn't even allow someone to look like Antonia in her room. You're too glamorous in a strong way for her. Whereas you, Jennifer, are so sweet and so innocent. And in the real picture, I don't know if you ever saw it. Have you ever seen it?
No, but I know the character. I know, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She's so sweet and such a fan, and you would never imagine how wicked. By the way, this was Marilyn Monroe's first movie.
Mhm.
So it's one of the best of the best of the best. So let's have you guys do it again so I can do notes. And now you've had two
Okay.
cold reads.
Okay.
And Antonia, I want you to play her very sophisticated. You know, you're humble, but you're not that humble. Your husband's really famous and people really love you. You're also happen to be a wonderful hostess, the life of the party. You're Margot Channing's best friend. You are fun, 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 fun. Okay. Jennifer, you're starving. You're covering up everything by saying, oh no, it's nothing. It's everything to you. And you are already planning that she's going to bring it. We don't know that yet, but deep in your mind. So let's talk to you first, Jennifer. Tell me a little bit about your life.
About you. I think at this point in my life, it's just I don't have much, and this is all I have is watching Margot go in and out, in and out, in and out, and I crave that. You know, I have a plan this whole time that I'm secretly gonna like get the part and overthrow it, you know, all that stuff. But
do you think do you think right now you have that plan?
I think right now that's what I want. I don't think it's quite a plan. I think it's more of like you know, when you really want something to happen, but you don't have a way to get it yet.
Yeah.
I think it's like that. Because right now, I'm not really pushing myself in there as much. Like I say no to meeting her. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's quite as much on my mind yet as it's going to be afterwards.
Yeah. I think I would tend to agree with you. I think it's a dream right now.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't think it's a well thought out plan at this point.
So do you have any acting experience?
I feel like not a lot, if any. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, that's real interesting.
I'm gonna say it's also a dream, but
so what
not
made
something I've been able to dip my toes into yet.
When did you start this dream?
When I was young.
Oh, okay. So you're living in poverty in New York right now, and for some reason you've glommed onto her.
Mhm.
Excellent. Where do you come from, you think?
I think I come from a small town, not too far from New York.
Okay. All right. Now, how old are you approximately? Your age? 21, 20, 21?
I think around 18. 18,
Okay.
19.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much. So, Antonia, tell me about you.
I live a pretty glamorous life. I run in these very glamorous circles. My husband is this famous playwright. I'm always around that lifestyle and actors in just that world. So
Has your husband always been very, very loyal to you?
I feel like no.
Really?
Well, I
Okay.
don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the movie.
No, but it doesn't matter. I don't
Like
care.
I feel like well,
I mean, are you close, real close to him? Does he use you a lot to, bounce ideas off of or does he shut you out? Any choice is okay, baby.
no, actually, I'm pretty close with him.
You're what?
I'm pretty close with him.
Yeah, I think so too. I would make that choice. And I think he's been very, I would suggest that he's always been very trusting. You're trusting of each other because you're great friends.
Mhm.
Great friends. That's how she wiggles her way in,
Mhm.
is nobody would believe anything else. Okay. And where do you come from, Antonia?
Chicago.
Chicago. And you met your husband in Chicago?
Yes.
And so how long have you guys been married?
I think we've been married for 8 years.
So what is it that you feel about this young girl? Is there
She's so-
something about her that reminds you of Margot maybe a long time ago?
She's so endearing, and that she comes every single day, and that I'd noticed her before being that outside the theater every day, and you can tell that it would like really mean the world to her.
So it shows me that you're a very observant woman. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it also shows me that you're a woman who likes women.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? You're not someone who is jealous of them or against them.
Mhm.
You like to help them. Okay, good. Here we go.
Mrs. Richards?
So there you are. It seemed odd suddenly you're not being there.
Well, why should you think that I wouldn't be here?
Why should you be? After all, 6 weeknights a week for weeks of watching even Margot Channing enter and leave the theater.
Oh, I hope you don't mind me speaking to you.
Not at all.
I mean, I've seen you so often. It took every bit of courage I had to come in.
To speak to a playwright's wife, I'm the lowest form of celebrity.
Oh, you're Margot Channing's best friend. I mean, you and your husband are always with her. And Mr. Sampson. What's he like?
Bill Sampson, he's a director.
He's the best.
He'll agree with you. Tell me, what do you do between the time Margot goes in and comes out? Just huddle in that doorway and wait?
Oh no, I see the play.
You see the play. You've seen the play every performance. But don't you find it, I mean, apart from everything else, don't you find it expensive?
I mean, standing room doesn't cost much. I manage.
I'm going to take you to Margot.
Oh no.
Got to meet you.
No. I mean, I'd just be imposing on her and I'd just be another tongue-tied gushing fan.
There isn't another like you. There couldn't be.
I mean, but if maybe I'd known, but and maybe some other time. I mean, looking like this, I
You look just fine. By the way, what's your name?
Eve Harrington.
Okay, Antonia, in this particular moment, the camera would end on your face.
Oh,
You just want to see your reaction to her saying Eve Harrington, like you're mulling it over in your mind, like it's an interesting name or whatever you're thinking,
Mhm.
okay? Because you would be the person whose face they end on. It just dawned on me, Jennifer, you're the one who actually comes up to her. So
I am,
something's
yeah.
going on, yeah. Why do you think you went up to her? Just out of curiosity. Something was going on.
Yeah. That did dawn on me too.
See, Antonia, I'd have you turn just when she says your name. Just how you turned just now, just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's such a pretty profile. Do it again, just like that. And then when she says her name, a little bit more, turn the other way, just where you were. No, there. Yeah, not just right in there. Yeah, that's a beautiful profile. And then when she says your name, slowly turn. You know, oh, because you're showing, see, she's already researched you, your name, your husband, and Eve.
Mhm.
So what is the reason? Why do you go up to her?
I think
Jennifer, I don't know, but I'm just asking you.
me or Antonia.
No, you, honey, because
Okay.
it's on to me, you're the one who says
Yeah, I
your
think
name first.
like you said, I've definitely, well, I've seen the play a lot, as we've found out. So I think that through that and through being there all the time, I know everyone. I mean, I've researched everyone, I've known everyone. Like I said, I think I've dreamed about this for a while. So I think me going up to her was kind of me hoping for some kind of a shot or some kind of an opportunity in some doorway in, maybe. So maybe I did have a little bit of an agenda here, but I don't think it was super well planned out or thought out yet.
Yeah. I mean, I have to tell you, I don't really have a lot of notes for you guys. I really loved the way that you did it and how you planned it. And I don't really have a lot of notes. I just thought it was really nicely done. I think, Antonio, you take to her because you've seen her and there's something about her that reminds you of either Eve or yourself.
Mhm.
And then she compliments you.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? And maybe, maybe there's something there. I'm not going to give you any notes. I really am not. I just suddenly, it dawned on me, Jennifer comes up to you. So something's going on. It may not be planned, but something's going on.
Right.
Okay, did it help you guys to switch roles? Everybody come back.
I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the breakout rooms. How long do you guys want?
10.
10 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Okay, just a minute. So please let me know before the 13th if you're staying. I'm combining the Friday night class in, but that gives us 2.5 weeks. So, and thank you, Nancy and Danny, for,
Suggesting it.
yeah, no, I really appreciate that. All right, Antonia and Jennifer, you'll be in room 1. Room 2 will be Barbara and Kenneth. Room 3 will be Miss Nancy Livingston. And who are you with, Nancy?
Danny.
Danny.
I'm sorry, Danny. And room 4 will be Noel and Stephen Odachowski. I'm opening all rooms. It is, let me check my clock to see what time it is. Now that I'm becoming so anal about times, just a minute. And it is almost 9 o'clock. So 9:10. Okay,
Sure.
accept your rooms. We hope to see you starting Monday, the 13th. Let me know, honey. Tuesday. What time does that start? Tuesday. What time does it start? Tuesday tomorrow. 7:30. Three. Three. 6:30. Thursday. Can't even see what I'm like doing. What am I doing Friday? Oh. Booked. Ah, fucking heavy schedule. Mm.
Hey, can you put me
Good.
back? Can you put me back with Barbara?
What happened?
Oh, I lost the internet.
Sure, sweetheart. All right, do you see it coming up?
Yes.
Join because I'm going to be closing them in a few minutes. Mm. Hello, kids.
Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry, Jennifer and Antonia, that I didn't give you any direction, but I just really liked the way you took it. I just think that you should be in profile, as if you're talking to someone else, Antonia. Create that moment like you're chatting, maybe you have a cigarette holder, or you could even have your little dog, you know what I mean? Finally use a dog. Use that little puppy. I'm so proud of all you guys. You really, and the person who's come the longest way is Kenneth Fu.
Yeah.
You have.
Thank you.
What?
You really have, Kenneth.
Okay.
We're embarrassed, Kenneth. We don't mean to embarrass Kenneth, but you have. It's wonderful to see all of you, all of
I
you.
agree for Kenneth.
Yeah. definitely.
I don't know. I feel like we did like many classes together, I think, with Kenneth, and I can see I mean, I'm nobody. I'm so new to acting, but I can see the evolution.
You know, why do you say you're new to acting? Have you not taken acting before, Noelle?
I mean, I started at UCLA, the extension.
You're a lovely actress. I mean,
Thank
you're
you.
really a lovely actress, and your commitment to your roles, like Stephen, you know, are very strong. Both of your commitments, and Barbara and Nancy's made major changes too, if I may say so. Nancy, you know, really has just thrown off her girdle and gotten into it, baby. Not that she needed one. Not that she ever needed one, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Better now.
Yeah. Okay. And Danny too, you're not so uptight.
Oh, yeah. I'm-
Do you know what I
takes a
mean?
while, but
You're not playing the snare drums anymore. You're really now doing the bass. I
yeah.
like,
We're
The
all
cymbals a little more.
yeah, you're
We're
really,
beating them up.
Cool. Yeah. I feel more
remember to
comfortable.
send us that. Remember to send us that. So
Oh,
who would
yeah.
who would like to start first? We're gonna go through these right away, and then I'm gonna let you do it one more time and improvise it. Because that's the kind of gal I am. It's our last class for a couple of weeks. So we're gonna have fun. So let's do Barbara, because she was first last time. And Barbara worked with Sir Danny. No, Kenny.
Okay.
Well, my memory's gone, so here we go. Hold on just a minute here. There we go. Now we got you real big.
I bet there's like $59 here.
Probably shouldn't be eating this. I'm getting so fat.
What are you talking about? You're not fat.
Well, it's because my clothes hide it. But I've got kind of a lot of goosey stuff right here.
I don't see any goo. You want to see some goo? I pull out my ass for you. Huh?
Well, I didn't see it. You know, for the last 5 years, all of a sudden it's starting to come on. You know, I went out with this guy once, and he didn't want to sleep with me. And I asked him why, and he said, when I took my clothes off, I looked like a porker.
Well, you know,
Would you go back for 1 second, one more time? I'm sorry to stop you. Barb, this is really hurtful to you. And it's so sensitive. I just need to know, why do you tell him?
Well, I'm really testing him right now. I'm kind of flirting with him, and
Yeah,
I'm testing him, and I want to make sure that he doesn't think I'm a porker. So I'm telling him that this guy that I dated did say I was. So I want to make sure he doesn't
So-
think so.
so let's test him. Let him in on a secret, but test him.
Okay.
All right, babe, let's start again.
up on the top.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I bet there's like $59 here.
I probably shouldn't be eating this. I'm getting so fat.
What are you talking about? You're not fat.
Well, probably because my clothes hide it. I'm really getting kind of gooey right here.
I don't see any goo. You want to see some goo? I put on my ass for you.
Mhm. Well, I didn't see it 5 years ago, but you know, I I went out with this guy and he didn't want to have sex with me. And I asked him why, and he said that when I took my clothes off, I looked like a porker.
Well, he was probably just nervous because you're beautiful. And anyways, you're not a porter. You're the unporter. You're sizzling.
You're so sweet, Dave.
You're sweet, Kendra. Oh, thanks for helping me here. Yeah, he said her name was Rose. 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 Rose Rodell. Rose Rodell. I got it. Kendra, even though I love to see you take that bra off because it represents a team I've hated my entire life. I think you gotta keep it on.
Why?
Because I got girlfriend.
Oh, I'm not a child, Dave. If you think I'm a porker, why don't you just come out and say it, huh?
No. I don't think you're a porker.
Well, then, how come when the subject of sex comes up with me, all of a sudden you've got a girlfriend, huh?
Because I do. I do have a girlfriend.
Said the liar to the beached whale.
You're not a beached whale. If anything, you can even gain a few pounds.
Oh, then now I'm too skinny for you, huh?
No. I didn't mean that.
Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
No.
If I gain a few pounds, would that make me sexy for you? Huh?
Holy shit.
Are you such a stud that that if I'm too skinny, you're gonna just break me in two?
You're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song? You know, I'm pretty.
Get out! Get out!
Porter! Daddy!
Barb, what happened? There was something, did you lose lines and you were looking down? What happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's take it from where you lost your lines because the whole thing fell apart there.
I'm
And
sorry.
don't forget to snort like a pig.
I thought I did.
Well, you didn't. 3 times. And
Oh, okay.
hold your sides up. I
Well-
can't say that enough to you, baby.
No, I hear you. It's just that I only have 2 hands, so I'm trying to do this and take off my clothes and hold my sides up.
Welcome to acting.
Okay.
This was after. You'd
So
already
you
done all that. I don't know what to tell you, but you gotta get your sides up, even if it's up on a little stand, like Barbara, for example, Arnold's music stand or something.
Mhm.
You could put them up on that. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yep.
Okay, so let's take it from that area because it fell apart there.
Okay. So now I'm too skinny for you?
No, I didn't mean that.
Is this what you want, huh?
No.
If I gain a few pounds, then, well, I mean, Will you stifle your vomit enough to have sex with me, huh?
Holy shit.
You're looking down.
I'm sorry, I lost you. Are you such a stud that you think I'll break?
What?
Do you think you're such a stud that if we have sex, you think I'll break?
You're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song? You know I'm feel pretty.
Get out! Get out!
Porker, Betty.
All right. So we're going to improvise this. Kenny,
Yeah.
at the very end, when you yell Porker, Fatty, then leave the room
Okay.
because we got to end it. Barb,
Okay.
I'm going to be on your case now. You're auditioning, so I don't mean to be, but I need to be.
No, I
Okay,
hear you.
sweetheart? I want you to get your roles. So let's improvise it. Put the sides away. No looking down. I don't care what you say. In your own words, let's go.
This is really good, but I shouldn't be eating it because I'm getting a little bit chubby here.
What are you talking about? You look so fine.
Well, you just don't see it because I hide it pretty well, but it's there. I got some extra stuff here.
You want to see the real stuff? I got a part on my ass for you, huh?
Well, you know, a while back I dated this guy who didn't want to have sex with me because he said I was too fat.
Well, you know, don't listen to that. He was probably just nervous because he never got a chance to have a beautiful woman like you, you know? So he probably just tried to save his, I don't know, dignity or something. You're not fat. You're the opposite of fat. You're the unfat, okay? You're hot. You're sizzling hot, okay?
Ooh, you are so sweet.
I know, I am. You're sweet too, Kendra. And thanks for helping me here. Now I've been looking for this name. Rose. Okay, yeah, I got it. Rose. Hey, Rose. Yeah. Rosa Rodell. What are you doing? Kendra, as much as I love to see you take off that bra, I think it's better that you just keep them on, you know?
Why?
Because I had a girlfriend.
Oh, right. All of a sudden you see me without my blouse on and you got a girlfriend.
Because I do. That's the honest truth.
You are such a liar.
I'm not a liar. I just never told you.
Look.
Well,
If you think I'm too fat, just come right out and say it.
You're not fat. You're gorgeous.
Well, am I too skinny then, huh? Should I just put on a few pounds here and like you like me more? Now you want to have sex with me?
No. Holy shit. I say this. I have a girlfriend. Okay, I'm not a.
No, you don't. You are an effing liar. So get the heck out of my house now.
Weirdo. Daddy, Parker.
Great. That was lovely. I would rather see you improvise than read.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because it built so naturally. It was great work. You guys come back. Anybody want to put any input in there? It was really lovely.
That
Yeah,
was
it was
great.
really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't get to see the first time you guys did it, but that time it was really good. So I really liked it.
Bravo,
get-
bravo, Barb, for not choking while you were snorting and eating. You did that really well. I don't know how you did that. I
Great.
was laughing.
That's
and I
hard.
can tell you took you really took Tony's direction, Barbara.
Thank you. She's a really good director.
Well, you're a good actress. It's a two-way streak, and then and the director feels great when you hit the marks. They feel like they're working with pros the minute you listen and really do it. So I thank you, all of you, for that. All right, who's next?
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, thank you.
We went
Jean?
second the last time, so.
All right, sweetheart. With Danny. Let me just remove these pins first. All right. Oops, hold on. Get rid of myself. All right, here we go.
I put out the fire. The fire is out.
First time in my life, I do the right thing.
Oh, shut up.
No.
Shut up.
I save a young single mother and a kid. I marry you. I adopt him.
Oh, you fell in love. Don't you dare forget about that part. We fell madly in love.
Yes, I fell in love. My God, I fell in love. But you know what I thought? I thought you were mysterious, like my mother, until it turned out mysterious was just depressed. All right, hard to reach. I'm dying. I mean, I'm dying here, and you need someone who's going to be quiet, who's going to be sure of you. You're young and beautiful. You're going to meet somebody else. You're going to go out and get some new friends. All right. I mean, just sitting inside with the.
Oh, I don't like going out. You know that I get anxiety when I have to meet people. You know how hard it is.
You can't just sit in a house with a fucking sun lamp. All right. I mean, look, I can't trust you with Danny. With the fire and everything, I just can't trust to leave you alone.
I put the fire out, Irving. There is no fire. Maybe if you were here more, there wouldn't have been a fire in the first place.
Oh, what? That wouldn't have been a fire if I was here.
Ugh, just stop with the whole fire thing. God, it was a mistake. I'm sure a million people do that all the time. Those sun lamps are dangerous. It shouldn't even happen in a house, really. I bet it happens all the time. This was nothing.
We're not happy. All right.
Ah. You know, I can take Danny, and you know that most of your work is illegal. And you know, I'm not saying I would do this, but you know, I could do this if you try to divorce me. And what I'm saying is, I don't believe in divorce, Irving, because women do that all the time. They get divorced, they take the children, and then the father never sees them. My mother never got a divorce. My grandmother never got a divorce. There's no divorces in my family. I am not getting a divorce.
Come on. What are we doing here?
And we fight and we fuck him. That's what we do. That's our thing. Stop being so difficult. Just come here. Come here, Irving. Stop, Irving. Irving, come to mama. Come here, Irving. Irving.
Oh my God.
Come here. Come on. Get in the
Huh.
bed.
All right. Yeah, baby.
Oh, Baby, there's such good stuff here.
Well, I just can't stay mad at you, baby.
Mm.
That was great, you guys. That was so good. Do you want to improvise it?
Sure.
Right, Nancy, just one little thing. I think the second time you say shut up, you should really bray it like a mill. Shut up. You know what I mean? Just,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Have fun with that, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
That was really fun, you guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
Irving, there was a little problem today. There was a little fire, but I put it out. No big deal.
You know, I always try to do the right thing. This is the first time I do the right thing.
Shut up.
No, I'm not gonna shut up.
Shut up.
I save you and your kid. I even marry you and I adopt the kid.
We were in love. We were madly in love. What are you talking about here?
Yeah, we're in love. Yeah, we're in love, all right. But you know what? I thought you were mysterious. Like my mother. I just. But then it turned out you're depressed all the time, and I don't know. I don't know. You're just hard to reach. I really try. But you're gonna meet somebody new. You're gonna.
I don't want to meet
You're
anyone
beautiful.
new. I don't want to meet anyone new. I don't want to go out. I don't like going out. It makes me really nervous. Ugh.
But you just can't sit in a house with that fucking sun lamp all the time. I mean, you're gonna kill everybody. I mean, I can't even trust you with Danny. I mean, I can.
What are you talking about? The fire's gone. You know what? If you were here more, I probably wouldn't have had a fire. You're never around. You're always off doing deals, with your mobster friends.
So now it's my fault because if I had been here, there wouldn't have been a fire. Yeah, there probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, probably.
Sun lamp.
Yeah. Well, just stop with the whole fire thing. God, just a stupid little sun lamp. It was no big deal. Those things are dangerous, Anyone could do it. It was the sun lamp's fault. It wasn't my fault. And I took care of it. You weren't here, so I took care of it.
Well, thank God. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm just not happy. It's not working.
Oh, what? You trying to tell me you want to divorce me? Oh, that's rich. You and your mobster connections. You think that's going to happen? You're going to get away with that? I don't think so. And the moms always get the kids. So you think you're going to see Danny again if we get a divorce? I don't think so. I don't like divorce, Irving. My family never had a divorce. My mom didn't get divorced. My grandmother never got divorced. I'm not getting any divorce.
All right, then. I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing here anymore. I don't even know.
Oh, jeez. We like to fight, I'm kind of getting turned on here, It's just like, we do this. This is our thing. And, Irvin, come here. I mean, I'm feeling a little turned on here. Yeah, come here. Come on, tomorrow. Come on, Irving. Yeah, come on. Let's forget about all that fire. Nah,
all right, baby.
We're not getting
All right,
divorced.
baby.
We're going to hit the sack together because we got so much between. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Come on.
Okay, come on. Let's just fuck. Let's come on, baby. Yeah.
That was great, you guys.
Yeah, thank you. I forgot to put the clip back on, so I couldn't take it off. But
Everybody come on back. That was so good. Wow. Look at Nancy go, baby, and Danny go.
I loved it. And I really felt you. I felt both of you. Danny, I loved your reaction to her. I was like, oh, what the hell? I can't fight it. That was great. That was
Great.
Thank you.
Nancy, you really went for it, baby.
Why
You really-
not?
I have not seen this side of you, Nancy, in all the years
Ever.
I've known you. I've never seen you do anything like
Yes.
this.
And isn't she cute?
Beautiful.
Really, really good work, you guys. And you weren't even photobombed by your crazy cat running up the stairs and now coming back down.
He just goes
Oh.
down, yeah.
Yeah, you saw him. Oh dear. Yeah. he's-
No,
Oh,
no,
you
he
did? 'Cause
didn't.
he's cruising around right now.
Yeah, no, he felt your heat, baby.
Yeah. Feeling heat under the hot lights. Okay. All right.
Oh, good work. Okay, so let's bring up Noel and Stephen Odachowski.
You have a fun time saying my last name?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I like how you say it.
Because
Is it-
every time you bring me up, you say my full name. It's very-
I like that. I really like that name.
Thank you. I like my name too.
It's a really, I mean, you don't look like your name. You know what I mean? Such
No,
a-
actually, I don't. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, you just don't look like your name. You know, your last name should be Stallone or, Newman or, but Odachowski, it's got a really nice, what I would call pentameter to it. Don't ever change it.
Wasn't
like a-
planning on it. Thank you.
Like a rhythm. Odachowski.
Yeah, I had a really hard time spelling my last name growing up. And so you sing the Mickey Mouse song. It's like the closing, it's like M-I-C-K-E-Y.
M-O-U-S-E.
Odachowski.
Yeah. Odachowski.
Yep.
Odachowski. Forever
only way
let
I
us
can
hold
remember
our
how to spell
banners
my
high. Yeah. Oh my God. How can I remember that song? Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Odo, what are you doing?
It's a Buddhist meditation technique. It focuses your aggression. The monks used to do it before they went into battle.
What kind of Buddhism is this?
It's an old tantric medit. What is this?
Oh, in order to get information, I need to get friendly with him.
When you say friendly, what are we talking about here? Cordial, courteous, supportive, what?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So friendly might actually include what? Penetration, would you say?
Look, I don't need your jealousy right now.
Jealousy.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm merely curious. Me, jealous of that fox? The tits?
what about my tits?
Does he get to handle them?
Yeah, that's my forecast. I'll stand by that.
Nuzzling?
I think $20 million is worth nuzzling.
Sucking?
80% chance there. I thought you were not jealous.
I'm not. I don't believe in jealousy. It's for the weak. One thing though, touch his dick and he's dead.
Very cute. All right, let's improvise it. Have fun with it.
I stepped on your line there. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh, well.
okay.
Now you're good.
It's okay. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. No,
Ugh.
Life happens like that. You can't stop a movie and say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry." It worked. Just let it go.
Okay.
Build it a little bit more, Stephen.
What's up?
Build it in this improv. Build it a little more
Okay.
to the point of where you can't handle it, and then you go back into your meditation.
Okay.
All right, let's see what happens. I loved what you did, Noel. It was really funny.
Otto, what are you doing?
So Buddhist meditation technique. It, is supposed to help with anger. Monks used to do it before they would go and fight battles.
Oh, really? What is it exactly you're doing?
It's a Buddhist meditation tantric. This, what's all that?
Well, I need to get information. I need that all to help me.
Okay, so information is going to include what? You sleeping with him?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Wow. Okay. So you're sleeping. What about those? Like your tits? What about your tits?
What about them? You don't like them?
No. I mean, does it get to play with them? Like handle them?
I mean, of course. What else he will play with?
Get to nuzzle up with them?
I mean, well, for $20 million, I think you might be nuzzling as well. Who wouldn't?
No, I mean, is he's also going to be like sucking them? You guys are like penetration is what's going to happen?
I'm not sure what you. Are you jealous?
Oh, jealous? No, me no, not jealous. Jealousy's for the weak. That's ridiculous. I could never be jealous of some fop like that. One thing though, you touch his dick and he's dead.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's great. Everybody come back. That was so good. Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, I really like the improv. That was great, guys. That really worked. Really
It
worked
really
well.
does. It really, because the words can confine you.
Right.
When you improvise it, you really get there. Then you can always bring it back to the words,
Mhm.
But that was just great. You were really funny, Stephen, too, when you went, hi, I'm not jealous, yeah.
Yeah.
And that breath before you start the,
Mhm.
and Noelle, you were just so sexy and funny doing it. Come on, get over it.
Thank you. I've never tried this. I was saying, Stephen, and it works. I understand why girls do it because it works.
Oh,
It
yeah.
works.
Just saying. Yeah.
It works big time, baby. Big time. Of course.
No comment.
Do you want it? All right, let's bring up Jennifer.
Good job, Noel.
Yeah. Good job, Stephen.
And let's bring up, yeah, you both excellent. Pen, remove pen. Pen, remove pen. All right, here we go.
Mrs. Richards?
So there you are. It seemed odd suddenly, you're not being there.
Well, why would you think I wouldn't be?
Why should you be, after all? 6 nights a week for weeks of watching even Margot Channing enter and leave a theater.
I hope you don't mind my speaking to you.
Not at all.
Just I've seen you so often. It took every bit of courage I had to come up to you and
Speak to just a playwright's wife. I'm the lowest form of celebrity.
but you're Margot Channing's best friend. I mean, you and your husband are always with her. And Mr. Sampson. What's he like?
Bill Sampson, he's a director.
He's the best.
He'll agree with you. What do you do between the time Margot goes in and comes out? just huddle in the doorway and wait?
Oh no, I see the play.
You see the play. You've seen the play every performance. But don't you find it, I mean, apart from everything else, don't you find it expensive?
I mean, standing room doesn't cost much, so I manage.
I'm going to take you to Margot.
Oh no, no.
Got to meet you.
No, I would just be imposing on her. I'd be another one of those gushing, tongue-tied fans. I don't think
There
so.
isn't another like you. There couldn't be.
But if I'd known, I mean, maybe some other time. I mean, looking like this,
You look just
I
fine. By the way, what's your name?
Eve Harrington.
Excellent. Excellent. Now let's see you improvise it. Put a little more attitude in it, Antonia. You're very wealthy. You're not talking down to her, but you are, you're interested, but you're still whole different society from her.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Mrs. Richards.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello there. I was wondering where you were tonight.
Well, I mean, where would I be if not here?
I mean, you've been here every night for weeks. Wouldn't expect you to.
I hope you don't mind me coming up to you and speaking to you.
Of course not, dear.
I've seen you around and I really wanted to talk to you, but I was always so nervous before because, you're you and I'm me, but I just,
I'm not. I'm just. I'm not anyone special here.
what do you mean? You're the playwright's wife. I mean, come on, you and Margaret Channing are your best friends. I mean, you hang out together all the time and with Mr. Sampson too. Mr. Sampson, I mean, God, what's he like?
He's a character.
Well, he's the best character then.
He thinks so as well. So, what do you do in between Margot coming and leaving every night?
Oh, well, I go and I see the play.
You see the play every single performance?
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that quite expensive for you?
Well, I mean, I manage, the standing room tickets don't cost very much, and I really like the show, so I find a way.
I would love to take you to see Margot.
Oh no. I couldn't. No. No.
It will be my pleasure.
Oh no, I don't want to impose on her or on you or anything. I just wanted to talk to you.
No, not at all. I insist. You are my guest right now. What's your name, by the way?
Eve. I'm Eve Harrington.
Pleasure.
That was so good, girls. Really good. Everybody come back. I could tell that Jennifer, you were a little disappointed that I didn't let you, that I suggested you not play the other role. But there's just no way you've got that all, just that
Oh
beautiful.
no, it's fine. I'd already played that role. That's why I thought like even you would say like, oh, I don't want you to play that role again.
No, because that's I guess what I'm trying to point out is we have to be reasonable within ourselves of what we can and cannot play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you just wouldn't play that role. You would play the role you played because you're so innocent and sweet, and that's what this girl is. That's how she gets in. That's how most people do get in to cliques. They're very humble and they're very sweet, and they're willing to go get the coffee, and they're willing to, be the just almost a groupie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the character too, so I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, Kenneth, what happened to you? Are you in the bathroom again?
No, he freezes. His computer's been freezing.
Oh, well, listen, you guys, you all did just this. You made my night. You just all made my night tonight. It was just, what a joy to watch you guys. Everybody has changed so dramatically. It's like, night and day. Really, night and day. I may put some of these scenes up. I'm paying someone to do a new website. So if it's okay with you, I'll try and go through them and pick the best, the best of the best. And just put little snippets up. But tonight I just enjoyed everything. It was just so good. So I'll probably be looking more at tonight than anything. Well, so have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful couple of weeks off.
You
And,
too, sweetie.
Me too.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll see you probably Saturday night, Barbara, right?
Yeah. Nancy, are you coming? It is outside, I found out.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because at first Barb said it was the afternoon, then it's the evening, and I think I can come in the evening.
Good.
The whole thing is outside?
That's what Arnie said.
And is there a nice place? Is there any dancing or no?
I have no idea. I've never been there. I know.
What about the Laguna Beach one?
Oh, that one. I'm so looking forward to that. Everybody's invited. If you guys want to come down to Laguna Beach on September 25th, great band. There's good food. It's called The Wharf. It's right off of Coast Highway and Ocean. And it's, I
Used to
mean,
be an old restaurant, so there's a dance place there, isn't there?
it's not really. It's kind of a small place, but they have really good food. It's really funky. You can walk around Laguna, right? I mean, it's literally across from the ocean. It's Josh's
Barbara?
birthday. Couple days
I was gonna
later.
say, too bad, I'm not in LA, but I might be here in September. So if you can
Really?
send us,
Yeah.
I know.
How
So
exciting.
Come and join
Let
us.
us know. Noel.
yeah, I'll let you know. So if you can send us an email to all of us, so we'll see if we free. I mean, I'll be free if I'm in LA.
Yeah,
Sure.
and Royce
Okay.
will be singing. My fiance will be singing.
He's
Oh.
fantastic. And then there's a guest artist, I guess.
Freddie.
Yeah, I guess Maxie, what's her name? Freddie Maxie. is
Oh,
gonna be
good, the one I
performing
missed.
again. She was on Soul Train. I mean, she's
Yeah.
really quite energetic. That's the best I
Yeah,
can say about
and
it.
we have a mutual friend who's having a birthday that night, so we're gonna do a birthday.
Tony knows
party.
Lisa Minsky.
Yeah, you know Lisa, right? Tony, sort of.
Do I?
Yeah,
You've met her. You've met her
Yeah.
a lot of times. And then it's Josh's birthday 2 days later, so I'm gonna try to get.
Right.
It's gonna be full
please-
house.
Please
house.
remind me, Barbara, so I get him something.
Okay.
Please.
No, you ruby studs. Okay,
Ah,
it's an inside
Josh.
joke, you guys.
I'll just get him a food card, okay?
yeah.
That's that.
I'm good at women's presents and crappy at men's presents. What can I tell you?
My son had his ears pierced, and he thought he wanted like a ruby stud in his ear when he was like, what was he, 18 or 19?
No, diamond stud.
We one time said Tony got him this ruby. I mean, it was gorgeous.
It's a big friggin'
It
square.
was
ruby.
big, beautiful ruby, and he took
He
it
took
out
it,
and
he opened
looked at
the
it,
box, he went,
he looked at Tony.
he looked at it, he went like this, and he put it on the pool table and went and walked away.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Hey, it
her
was
son-
better than the year that Camille got him a sausage. That was fun. The-
He's very well built, so you don't want to mess around with Dosh, you know. Okay, kiddos.
Thank you,
Good
Tony, for
luck,
the
you
class.
guys.
Wonderful
Thanks,
working with all
Tony.
of you, and I look forward to seeing you next month.
Yeah.
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 Take care, everyone.
Literally.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Dennis, We've gotten,
Bye.
Dennis, we've gotten pretty close, huh?
I'll see you in Pilates tomorrow, right? Are you gonna be in Pilates tomorrow
I
morning?
am.
Okay.
All right, darling. Bye.